Hey everyone, welcome to the Panda Den. I'm Mr. Bell. I'm the art teacher at Jackson Elementary School. Today we're going to work on a project that uses an art style called Pointillism. It was made famous by a French artist named Georges Seurat. There he is right there. And Pointillism, that's how you spell it. It's basically artwork using a lot of points of color, or you could say dots of color. So the first thing you want to do is you want to think about what you want to do a sketch of. And I'm making a sketch of an apple. I've already started it. Just have a little bit more to sketch here. And you can do a sketch of a landscape, an animal. You could draw a picture of a car, a rainbow, something abstract maybe. Just make sure that you sketch kind of lightly. Don't bear down real hard with the pencil, because you're going to want to put dots on top of those lines later and fill in the spaces with dots of color. Once you have your picture all drawn, then you want to think about what materials that you want to use to make the dots. Now, a lot of that depends on what you have at your house, or what you want to go out and buy. You can use colored pencils, and when you use colored pencils, you have to push a little harder to get the colors to show up, and it's a lot more work. And to do pointillism, no matter what you're using, it's going to take a lot of patience. What Georges Seurat liked to do a lot was mix colors. In other words, putting different colors next to each other, one dot at a time. If you want it to look like the light shining on this side of the apple, you want to add a little bit of yellow. You can use paint. Get too much water on there. Always make sure you get all the excess water off your paintbrush. Pick the color you want. We'll test it on the lid a little bit. Make sure it's not too wet. You can use a paper towel too if you choose to get the extra off, all the excess water. Don't push too hard, nice and gentle. Some more on there when it runs out. Just put dots everywhere. Always wash your brush off before you move on to a new color. Take your time. This is not something you want to race on. Okay? You may choose to use crayons. That'll work too. It's a little faster than colored pencils. You might want to use all of these things, but I prefer to just use either just paints or just markers or just colored pencils. But some people like to mix it up, have mixed media on there, and have a lot of different mediums that they use on their project. Try some dark, try some light, maybe add a little bit of yellow in there, or whatever colors you want. There's no right or wrong way to add your dots. Just don't color anything solid, don't outline anything solid, only use dots on the whole picture in any color combination that you choose. I find markers to be really easy to work with on this kind of project. You can put them on quickly. Don't go too fast. You don't want to go outside the lines. How fast you do this is totally up to you. I prefer to take my time and do it neatly. This takes a while, so also remember you can add in the areas where it might be darker, shadowy areas, add some darker colors. I'm going to add some blue next to the red. You know, from a distance, that'll come out looking a little bit of purplish color. And just keep on working on it. You can work on the background, the surface that your objects might be sitting on. And I'll show you what it looks like when it's finished. I did this a little while ago. And added a lot of blue to the red over here. Gives it a purplish color. Looks a little more darker there because the light's coming down from up here. So I added more yellow along here. Added some black dots down here for the shadow, mixed in with the purple and brown dots that I have down here. I added some little yellow dots here. Seurat liked to do the same thing. He liked to mix a lot of dots, hundreds, thousands, millions even in some of his paintings. One of his paintings he spent 2 years working on, the island of La Grande Jatte. Let's see. So that's it. Don't forget to let's do a close-up here so you can see all the dots. This is Pointillism. I put my initials here in the corner. Don't forget to write your name or your initials in the corner. And when you're finished, take a picture of it and upload it to Google Classroom or send it to your teacher's email address. All right. Thanks for your time. Enjoy. Have a good time working on this. Bye-bye.